The Los Angeles Chargers are preparing for their upcoming NFL playoff game against the Houston Texans, but not in the way most would expect. Let's break it down. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. Practicing at their new state-of-the-art facility, the Bolt in El Segundo, the team has had to adjust its usual routines due to the ongoing fires in the Los Angeles area. While the fire itself isn't a direct threat to the facility, the air quality in El Segundo hit a concerning level of 201 on Tuesday, classified as very unhealthy for breathing. Because of this, head coach Jim Harbaugh made adjustments to the practice schedule to reduce players' time outdoors. The offense and defense practiced separately, a break from the Chargers' usual approach to preparation. Justin Herbert and the Chargers are continuing their wild-card preparations for the matchup against the Texans. With the poor air quality caused by the ongoing fires, Los Angeles has adjusted its practice schedule to limit players' time outdoors. During this portion, only the offense was on the field, while the defense is scheduled to practice later. Offensive coordinator Greg Roman addressed reporters before practice, explaining that the Chargers received a favorable air quality report, which led to the decision to alter rather than cancel practice on Tuesday and Wednesday. However, Roman noted that if conditions were to worsen, head coach Jim Harbaugh already has both a Plan A and Plan B in place. Defensive coordinator Jesse Minter also spoke with reporters, expressing full confidence in Harbaugh's ability to guide the team through these mid-week adjustments. "One thing I know about Jim Harbaugh is he's a problem solver. The best problem solver I've been around," said defensive coordinator Jesse Minter. "I trust the process and plan he has in place." Unfortunately, the fires have directly affected members of the Chargers locker room. Offensive coordinator Greg Roman shared that wide receivers coach Sanjay Lal's home in Calabasas has been impacted by both the fires and rolling power outages in the area. Even Roman said that last night was a really intense night for a high wind warning remains in effect in the area. However, the Santa Ana winds are expected to calm down by the time the Chargers travel to Houston for their wild card matchup on Saturday. The Los Angeles Chargers also announced they will donate $200,000 to help people affected by the wildfires in the Los Angeles area. The money will go to groups like the American Red Cross, LA Fire Department Foundation, Team Rubicon, and pet rescue organizations. It will support evacuees, firefighters, cleanup efforts, and animal care for pets displaced by the fires. The recent wildfires in Los Angeles have been driven by a dangerous mix of environmental and climate-related factors. Unusually strong winds, including the powerful mountain wave effect, have intensified the flames, making containment efforts even more challenging. The wildfires in Los Angeles are still burning and not under control yet. Strong winds, called Santa Ana winds, are making the fire spread faster and harder to stop. Right now, there is no clear idea of when the fires will end because the winds and dry weather are keeping the flames going. Firefighters are working hard, but the tough conditions make it difficult to say when the fires will be fully contained. So, the NFL is closely monitoring both the fires and air quality, especially with Monday night's game at SoFi Stadium between the Los Angeles Rams and Minnesota Vikings approaching. The Los Angeles Chargers are set to face off against the Houston Texans in the wildcard round. This marks the Chargers' first playoff appearance since 2018. And they're hungry to secure their first postseason win in years. The Chargers have serious momentum heading into this matchup, closing out the regular season with 3 straight wins. Justin Herbert has been a major part of that success, finding his rhythm with 23 touchdowns and just 3 interceptions this season. Rookie receiver Ladd McConkey has been a breakout star, leading the team in targets, receptions, and receiving yards, becoming Herbert's go-to playmaker when it matters most. On the defensive side, the Chargers have been just as impressive. They allowed the fewest points in the entire NFL this season, only 301 total. Their aggressive and creative pass rush will be a major factor against Houston, especially considering the Texans' offensive struggles, and those struggles are hard to ignore. The Texans have been hit with a string of injuries to key offensive players. Star wide receivers Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell are both out for the season, leaving quarterback C.J. Stroud with limited options in the passing game. Stroud has thrown 12 interceptions this year while managing just 20 touchdown passes, and he's going to need to be flawless to keep Houston in this game. Heading into the game, the Chargers are slight favorites with a 3-point edge, and given their recent form and Houston's injuries, that seems justified. A realistic final score prediction from my side is Chargers 27 and Texans 23, but as we've seen all season, anything can happen in the playoffs. What's your take on this? Could the fire situation in LA disrupt the Chargers' preparations enough to impact their game performance? And how do you see this matchup playing out? Who do you think has the edge? Share your thoughts in the comments below.